you will go with her, riding the horses. She is a friend, and she will be more than a friend. She will be your sister. But before that, you will sleep. Yes. Now you will sleep. You will sleep. Yes. Now you will sleep.
Ian? Ian? Biscuit, dear?
Thank you. How is Linda?
Responding very well. Quite dead to the world, in fact.
Good.
It's young Kay I'm worried about.
Give her time. Adrian knows what he's doing.
She's such a headstrong girl. She went upstairs earlier, quite against my wishes. Fortunately, there was no harm done.
One cannot rely upon fortune, my dear Evelyn. You must be firm.
As you say, my dear. Come in.
Hello, darling. I was going to come and watch you ride, but I've had the most amazing sleep. How'd it go?
Did you have a nice sleep, dear?
Oh, yes. I feel terrible. I mean, I feel wonderful, but I feel terrible about being such a rude guest. Whatever must you think?
Oh, don't worry. I said to your daughter that people tend to sleep very deeply here. Is there anything you need?
No, it's all wonderful. You're very kind.
Lunch will be at 1.
Thank you. Something the matter?
Listen, Mum. All sorts of strange things have been happening. Haven't you noticed?
No, dear. What sort of things?
Well, the people. I mean, Emma and Evelyn and Ian and Bernard the Watcher. They're all as strange as each other. And when I was riding...
Emma and Evelyn are perfectly sweet, Kay. Well, they may seem a little strange to you, but they're perfectly pleasant. And as for Bernard, well, if you had his unfortunate condition, you probably wouldn't feel very friendly either. I know this house may seem a little unusual to you, but you mustn't let that romantic mind of yours run away with you.
Romantic?
Yes, girls of your age are romantic.
You've never called me that before.
Called you what, my dear?
Romantic and my dear. You're beginning to sound just like one of them.
Okay, don't be so silly. Now go and get ready for lunch.
I was wondering whether you ever came outside.
What you come here for?
I was also wondering if you had a voice. Now that I've heard it, it's not quite what I expected. If that sulky look means, what do you mean by that? I mean, I would have expected Adrian's son to sound a bit more like Adrian. Stuffy and stuck up, not rough.
What you come here for?
Adrian asked my mother and me here for the weekend. I wasn't too keen, and if I'd have known you were here, I would have made sure I stayed away.
You don't come here for the weekend.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, you're lying. No one comes here for the weekend.
Well, we have. I have to be back at school on Tuesday. And if I hadn't had to have come here, I would have been at home riding my own horse with my friends. And here I am wasting my time talking to you and riding a horse whose name I don't even know yet, because no one's thought to tell me.
His name's Willow, boy. All the horses from here have got Willow in their names, like the house. They used to breed racehorses.
They?
Yes, they.
I can't call you Willow Boy. That sounds stupid. I think I like you better as Horse. Anyway, Horse, I want to have another look at that road, and this time, if we're quick enough, we might get past the Watcher. What do you say?
And you will forget your mother? Yes. And you will not think of her. You will think of the boy, Ian, as a brother. And you will think of this house, Willow Bend, as the house of your father. And I shall become your father. And the boy Ian will be your brother. And you will not see your mother again. You will not think of her. And you will not look for her. And you will happily live here with me, and with Ian, and with Emma and Evelyn Lake, who will be your great aunt. And this will be your family. And now you will sleep. And you will obey only this voice. And now you will sleep. And now you will sleep.
I have returned, and you have slept. In a moment I will wake you, and when I do, what I've said before will have gone from your mind. Prepare yourself. And now, awake.
Shut up. I'm supposed to be asleep. I'm not gonna hurt you.
How did I get back up here?
Shh. He's coming back. Listen, you're supposed to be asleep. Hypnotized.
What?
Shut up. Just do it. Asleep.
You will obey only the sound of this voice. You will respond only to the sound of this voice.
What was all that about? That funny voice. I've heard it before from your room.
I know. That's the way he hypnotizes people. Thinks it works on me, but it doesn't.
It seemed to work on you when I saw you, asleep.
Well, I watched you go out of the room. I can make him think it's working, so you're a pushover.
It wouldn't work on me.
It already has. I heard him before he sent you right off. I had to get you out of it.
How?
He's not the only one who can use that funny voice.
But why would he want to hypnotize you? He's your father.
He's not my father.
Then why would he say he's your father if he isn't?
He's my foster father. Now he wants to adopt me, make me his legal son.
But why does he need to hypnotize you?
Well, I think he's realised that I'm not too keen on the idea of belonging to this crazy family. Then I tried to escape a few times.
And you didn't make it?
Right. So I thought the best thing was to go along with him, let him think he was still in control. But now he started on you, and he's been saying things about us being brother and sister. First I thought you were on his side. When I heard him using the voice on you, I thought I'd better do something.
So as far as Adrian's concerned, we're both under his control. I wonder what he's trying to do.
I don't know. From the looks of your mother, I think she's gone as well.
So what do we do? How do we get out of here?
I think the first thing is for you to go along with him. Let him think he's still in control. Just have to wait and see what happens. I'll try and figure something out. And remember, when I leave here, you're supposed to be in a hypnotic sleep. And make it good, okay?
Okay.
See you later.
What a pity poor young Linda did not feel well enough to come to dinner.
Yes, my dear, a pity.
It struck me when I first saw her that she was not a strong woman, and she's not reacted well to the country air.
Perhaps, my dear, she was sickening for something when she came here. She looked rather pale to me.
Where's the girl?
I beg your pardon?
I said, where's the girl?
Behold, wonder of wonders, the sullen boy speaks. Is not that a miracle, my dear Evelyn?
Yes, my dear.
It appears, Adrian, that your lessons are beginning to have some effect. Now all that is necessary is an idea of what constitutes good manners.
Will you please tell me, where's the girl?
This is too much. By magic the manners appear. Oh, you must tell that boy what he wants to know, Adrian. Give him his reward.
Thank you for asking, Ian. Kay had a fall from the horse this afternoon and is resting in her room. Her meal will be taken to her in due course.
What about her mother?
Her sickness is nothing to worry about.
Well, if they're both sick, why don't you call the doctor so he could check them both?
A doctor, my boy, is unnecessary in this case. The girl's quite well, apart from slight bruising. Her mother's illness, I can assure you, will be very short-lived. Is not that correct, Evelyn?
Yes, my dear, that is correct.
Linda. Well, here goes.
What was that you said, young man? I'm sorry I startled you. How kind of you to come visiting the sick. But as you see, she's in no need of visitors. I think you must now come with me and we shall have a little chat with Adrian. Do come, dear boy. Oh, don't worry. She's not dead. She's having the most peaceful rest of her life. She'll wake soon enough. Now come.
Did you hurt yourself?
No, I'm okay.
And now you will sleep. And in the morning, when you awake, you will remember nothing of the woman Linda. For after tonight, you will not see her again. And you will feel no need to ask questions. And now, you will sleep. And now, you will sleep. And now, you will sleep. And now, you will sleep.